Like this, prank the winner, pit stop, high back, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind.
And on the mound today, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do we have on him? Just about to get underway. Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Denver. Swings through that. That one not close. Now 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Junior Caminero will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Crawford stands at third with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. On to first. 2 away. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Got him. Third out. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. In the air to left center. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Inside.
And a 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So now with 1-0 in a minute, Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Hard liner. And there are 2 down. Here's one. Soto.
Now pinch hitting.
Fouled off left side. Witt stands at second with 2 gone. That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the dirt. The 1-2. Now time called at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, top of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a big swing and a miss. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. That one lifted to left. Ramirez under it. Out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher Will Smith.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 1-2. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Justin Crawford. Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So digging in, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field, Ramirez on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the second, digging in, Manny Ramirez. Hey!
Ball.
To third. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses. Now 2-2. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. This one popped up. Caminero under it. He makes the grab. 1 down. 1 out man at first. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Missing inside, and the count 1-2. Now one missed. Out towards right center field. Tatis under it. And there's 2 away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Hit in the air left field. Crawford in position. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Brandon Lau. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Bombers, their designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. And foul ball. So 2 strikes on Tatis. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The 2-run shot. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. On the ground, right side. Castro tosses to first. 2 away.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez settles underneath it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Ball. That's inside.
Rafaela, a rangy center fielder, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. In the air, right field. Tatis gets under it, and there's one down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela on his way over. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. Acuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now a pop-up on the infield. Caminero drifts towards it. And that's the inning. Out of the 4th. Stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On the ground, right side. Castro tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. Trevor Story comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And a strike to Gleyber. A little out front there as he swings through it. And now it's even up.
Inside.
To the right side. Lau steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Leaping. And he brought it back. Next to hit, George Brett. First time up was a pop out.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left field. Ramirez on the move towards the line. Hauls it in, one away. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He muscles that one out of here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Adrian Beltre getting ready to hit.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
Runner takes off on the ground right side. And Witt is out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage. Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. And there's a foul ball. McGonigal measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Fouled off left side. McGonigal aboard here at first with nobody out. On a line out towards center. Takes it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. 0-1 down. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-2. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Dangerous at the plate in Trevor Story. 0 for 3 in this one. Ottavino. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeout. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Acuna.
No, inside.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And there's a ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crawford settles under this one. And there's 2 down. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. And that one hammered. Fair ball.
Wastes no time there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That
Makes the grab, and that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Tap foul at the plate. And a base hit into right. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So digging in, Jorge Soler. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Castro. Throws to first. That is the inning. Set for the last half.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Felix Bautista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swings and misses. And there's one away. One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Cracks his bat and pops him up. McGonigal takes it in for the out. 2 down. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
The throw to first. That's the inning. Back here at Coors Field. We're at the top of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. First out in the top of the 8th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. McGonigal checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Denver.
Now pitching.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
And misses inside. Got him swinging. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Glaber. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Yordan Alvarez trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Ball, that's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. That smash towards center. And there's one away. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Witt over to first. 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Next offering misses down and away. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. And here's the pitcher on here, Angel Serpa.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 down. George Brett.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Popped in the air, left field. 2 down. And there's a foul ball. In the air to left center. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that'll do it. 5